people. Here comes the unboxing portion of my setup video for October. It is Saturday, September 15th. It is gray and windy outside. I'm in Northern Virginia, but Florence is currently battering the coast of North Carolina and South Carolina. Any of you guys who may have had to deal with that, gosh, I hope that you and everybody you know and love are okay. I have had this box on my front porch since Wednesday. I would like to note that that's 3 days, and the fact that I haven't even cracked the tape, I believe, is some sort of world record. If you have actually knowingly held on to your Cocoa Daisy box longer than 3 days without opening it, leave me a comment down below, and then I'm going to tell you about how it can't possibly be true, because 3 days was just absolute agony, and I don't believe anybody could hold out longer than that. So, without further ado, sorry for bumping the stand there. All right. Oh, I've been trying really hard, you guys, to keep away from Instagram and all the unboxing videos that are already out and the posts in the Cocoa Daisy group, because I didn't want to see anything. I didn't want to see, too much and be spoiled and then have to pretend to ooh and ah. But you know what? Gosh, even if you do see it ahead of time, like I've seen the pen, but Lord have mercy, look at it. You can't help but ooh and ah anyway. So here, let's start with the planner kit. So I'm going to put this whole thing to the side. I receive several kits every month. Get that out of my way. So I have been subscribing to the B6 Dori kit. I just recently changed that subscription to the standard kit because I'm using A6 rings, and I think that the standard kit is easier, for me anyway, to cut down. So the B6 still came here, and I've just got to find something to do with this. Oh my gosh. I'm in the Cocoa Daisy group all the time. I follow on Instagram. I talk to a bunch of the girls. I'm friends with the PR team, and you see pictures. It never does it justice. Never. Look at the detail in the artwork. I mean, it's just, holy smokes. Wow. Okay. This is gorgeous. Oh. I mean, I'm one item in and I'm dying. Oh, here's washi. Ooh, now this is really pretty. Look at that, you guys. That is really pretty. I'm going to love that. I'm always excited to break into the bag of papers because they are pretty much always fabulous. Oh, wow. Look at that. So vibrant. It's vibrant, but also somehow muted and at the same time. So you've got your pumpkin and stripe paper, your sort of graphic, which sort of, I don't know if this was intentional, but these little patterns sort of remind me of candy corns, like for Halloween. And then a watercolor page. I always love when they include a watercolor page. Ooh, there's two. Holy smokes, look at the green and yellow. Love, 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 love. And then they're the same 3 papers with the back sides. You can use all 6 patterns. Oh my gosh. I think I say this every time, but holy moly, I adore the papers. That one, wow. And that one. Ooh, this is good. My planner's going to be so pretty. All right, let's see. There's 2 sticker sheets. We've got our Hello Fall. There's Simon in his pumpkin outfit. He is too cute for words. Here's these. I love all these dates and day of the week stickers, and all these little circles and stars I always use on my weekly spread as bullet points, so I'm excited about those. I'm going to make a sticker pile. So since I didn't say it already, part of my unboxing is to sort everything. So rather than open a kit and then put that same kit back together and go to the next one, I sort everything into piles. So like all my papers will go here, and all my stickers will go in a pile, and all the washes will go together. And then when I sit down to actually use it, it's easy to see what I have. So put that right there. Here's the pad of paper, and yay, it has a grid on it. I love when it has a grid on it because my handwriting goes uphill, and I love to have a grid background, and that's really cute. I adore that. Definitely will make use out of this. Oh, here it is, the 3rd page of stickers, the little tab stickers. These are adorable. Love those. Sticker pile. And let's see, our die cuts. And die cuts, I section off into 3 little sections, and I use these little bowls that I found. I don't even remember where I found them, but I use them. So anything with words, and wow, this is different. I haven't seen anything like these before. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I need to think about that. Anything with pictures that could be used as a sticker. OMG. I love him so much. Anything that could be used as a sticker or just a decorative element on my planner page or scrapbook page. And then my favorite part is the tabs. I'm a tab girl through and through. And I love my tabs more than life. So there you go. There will be other die cuts and other kits, and I will separate those out as well. Here are some dimensional stickers, which I really love. Hey, look at these. Hey, it's fall, October plans, love today. Those are cute. Those are really cute. I think I'm going to use these in my memory pages. So let me put those over with the stickers. And in fact, I'll go ahead and take them out of the package. I don't like to keep things in the packaging because then I'm less likely to use them. So there's that. And then some clips. I love the fabric clips. I love these, and I love that they coordinate every month. It's just a really cool way to put Cocoa Daisy showing on the outside of my planner as well as on the inside. So I'm going to make a little clip pile right there. And then we've got the sticky notes. I always love to see what they're going to do the sticky notes out of, and this month it's pumpkins, and how cute are those? I use these at the beginning of my weekly section. And the Pen Gems pen. I know that this was a big draw for a lot of people this month. Let's see, can I get the box open? There we go. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh, how beautiful. This color, I'm looking through my phone screen and it looks like a very deep, like Bordeaux wine color, but it's really more of a, it's more of a light red wine, Merlot type color, and it is gorgeous. And then the 3 different colors of sparkles. Oh, that's going to be fun to put in my planner. Love it. Love, love, love. Love the pen. All right. Next up kit is, whoops, I could help if I didn't throw it around. This would be the Pocket Memory Keeping Kit. So let me get this one open. My notepad over here. I'm running out of space on my little table, so one thing at a time. So here are some more die cuts. Make it a September to remember. I see that. Oh, I love that. So I'm putting all my, I love all these little like word things. These are awesome. All the words go in one little dish right now. Hello, it's a new day. These little arrow, like the arrow things, those go, I'm gonna put that with the pictures. But anything like this, that's more of like a little functional marker that also goes with the words. Put that there. Little page flags. Ooh, more tabs. More tabs make me happy. Put those there. Oh, here are some blank ones too. That's nice. Currently Crush, Smile, One Fall Day, and another tab. Let me pull my chair over real quick, guys. All right. Next up is an ink cube, which they've been including recently, and I'd love to see. I'm gonna guess this one is orangey red. Let's get it open and see. Ooh. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Oh, that's gonna look great. That's gonna look awesome. Sweet. Let's see. Here's some cute little, I think these are stickers. Let me get them out of here. Little, oh, they are. Oh my gosh. Oh no, wait, they're not stickers. They're like little rubbery, they stick. Ooh, these will stick to my dashboards. This will be super cute. Oh, I like those. I'm gonna put those with the stickers just because they are sticky. Here are some awesome little dots, and I want to incorporate these more definitely because I just love how they look when other people put them in their planners, and I just never seem to know how. So I'm gonna pay attention this month, and I'm definitely gonna use these because I love the colors, and oh my gosh, they are glitter. They are glittery. I don't know if you can see that, but they are glitter. Oh yes. Yes, 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 yes. Here we have a little bag of a couple of absolutely gorgeous die cuts. Look at this, you guys. This is wood, and it is wafer thin. Oh my goodness, that is going to be beautiful in one of my layouts. I'm going to put that sort of off to the side there. I'm not really sure what pile it goes in. I'm going to create a new pile because look at this pretty little leaf. I'm not sure if we can, maybe this could be used as a stencil with the ink. I might try that. And then these leaves. You guys, this is like a translucent gold, barely glittery sort of looking paper, and it is lovely. I think it's maybe like a vellum that's been die cut. Those are beautiful. That's going to be super pretty. And a set of stamps. Yay for stamps. If you are not a stamper, I suggest you start because it's so fun and such a cool way to personalize your stuff. Oh my gosh, love the two little mugs, the mug and the cup. Cozy Autumn Days, the Currently, Fall for You. I like these little leaf thingy-majiggies. Super cute. I'm gonna put that with the ink right over here. Let's see. Then we have the bag that has all the pocket cards, and I love to just flip through these real quick. They're always so beautiful. There's always these large cards, which I think are like 4x6. And they are double-sided. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, perfect. You make me happy. What does that say? When skies are gray. Oh my gosh. Days of the week. Days of the week on the back. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. That is a good sentiment. I love fall. Oh, these are great. I'm gonna put those, I'm gonna put them with the Dori, even though they don't really go, but the cards, I'm gonna put all the cards and stuff together. And let's just quickly, oh my gosh, look at the little foxes. Hello, Autumn. I'm just gonna kind of quickly go through these. That's pretty. Oh, there's the sweater. Oh, the fox. Oh, the fox. Oh, I love him. Oh my gosh, here's the story. These are great, you guys, for decorating your pockets in the front of your planner, for hole punching and just putting in, just to have as a little decorative item, as bookmarks. If you put a piece of washi tape on one edge and lay it down on your page, you can use it as a little tip-in, a little door that you can then put little notes or things on the back. These, or you could, I always put one in my wallet just so I can look at it because it's cute. I love that there's always a calendar card. And gosh, fall is just the greatest time of the year. I still fall for you every day. That's so cute. Today, I'm just loving, I love the colors. There's always something unexpected about the colors. You expect the orange and red, but you don't expect this beautiful plum and wine color. And I love having those unexpected combos. They're just beautiful. Oh, so these are gonna be great. Those are gonna be fantastic. And let's see what else we have in here. We have some dimensional chipboard stickers. So these are thick, but they're sticky on the back, so you can stick them down. And these will be really cute on dashboards and some of the pages. I'm gonna put those over with the stickers. And then letter stickers, which are pretty awesome. I like these in my memory planner, so I definitely want to use those. Those are gonna go over with the stickers as well. And then the pocket memory keeping kit also comes with 6, I think it's 6, maybe it's more, 6x6 pages, which you can cut up or die cut or use as is. I like this pumpkin one. They're also double-sided like the planner pages, but they don't repeat. So they're all different, which is awesome. Ooh, I like that plaid. I like that too. the apples. Ooh, I like this. Very modern art. And the stripes. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to put those with the papers that came in the planner kit. Ah, here's my box card. So you guys, the kit always comes with a card that names the kit and then has this Christine's story on the back of how she came up with this and what she was thinking when she was designing the kit. And usually this is sitting right on top, and mine just fell down underneath during the shipping. So I'm glad to come across it because I usually like to hold on to this and keep it tucked away in my planner someplace so that I can remember the name of the kit if anybody asks. So I'm going to put that over with the cards. Glad we found that. And here is the planner add-on kit. So I already see Simon peeking out. Let's start here. I love these little glassine bags. They're just, I don't know, the packaging. I mean, gosh, even the packaging is perfect. Just look at it. Like, seriously. Let's see, a couple more cards. The bad news, nothing lasts forever. The good news, nothing lasts forever. Good way to look at it. There we go. And some more sticker sheets. And I love the sticker sheets in the add-on kit. There's always usually at least one decorative sheet, which these are really cute. Put those with my stickers. And then we have this sheet, which has some icons, which I use a lot of, and the little to-do flags, and then these, which are awesome. And then one of my favorite sheets is the one that has these numbers on it. There's just something about these little round numbers in all different colors that I just adore. Plus, it's also fun to have the extra alphabet. And then here's a dashboard. I can smell autumn dancing in the breeze. This artwork is just killing me. I think I say it every month. You guys, if you watch Coco Daisy unboxing videos, you see people and they say it every month, but it's true. Every single month is like, oh my gosh, how could I possibly love this more than the last one? And yet you do. I'm gonna put this over with the papers because it's more of like a dashboard, like a larger paper. And let's see, we got a few more things in here. One is another washi. Oh, and this one's kind of cool. Look at that. It's like a flag banner with little dots, and it's sort of an ombre. That's cool. Ooh, that's going to be pretty when I unroll it all and see all the different colors. So their washis go together. Here's another little package of tabs. Die cuts. And there might be a couple of tabs in here. I think there are. I'm always happy with tabs. If you know me, you know my love affair with tabs is never ending. I put them everywhere. Sweater weather. I'm gonna put that up here. Ooh, that's pretty. Here are some more picture ones to go in my picture pile. Whoops. That one, since you can write on it, I'm gonna put up here. That's pretty, I like that. And this one has writing on it. Yeah, so that's gonna go there. And then these just miscellaneous little, you can bend these and make clip toppers out of them. I've seen people do like this and attach it to the edge of a page so it makes like a little page turner. I mean, your imagination is the only limit. I'm always blown away by what I see people do with all of these little bits and bobs. Autumn and the weekend banner. Love the weekend banner. Have to have that. And here he is. Oh my goodness. He's just the cutest in his little coat and tie with a scarf on top. Oh my goodness. You guys, Simon has come, and I've been subscribing since February. So February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. This is my 9th kit. And while there have always been Simon things, like Simon stickers, Simon die cuts, and the printables, little Simons that I could cut out, I have not yet had a Simon paperclip topper. And so I am beyond excited to have this. And I'll tell you what, he's probably going to be in my planner for October and November and December and January and all the way up until summer because he's just freaking adorable. Oh, I'm so happy with Simon. I'll only put him over here with the clips right on top. And yay, 2 pen loops. So these are sticky pen loops. Get those out of there. So the little flag part sticks to the edge of your planner, and then this is the, let me open this up, this is the part where your pen goes through. So like that, and then it sticks out the side of your planner like this. And there are 2 of them, which is cool because you can pick and choose or use both if you like to have 2 pens. Let's see, I'm gonna put that just sort of over here. It's kind of its own thing. I'll put it with the pen. And we have the beautiful pouch that I've seen sneaks of and couldn't wait to get. I love the big bow on the front as soon as I saw it. And now I'm seeing the actual pattern in the fabric. And oh my gosh, I love the colors. I love that this is sewn onto the pouch. Look at the cool tassel, that's neat. Oh, and I love the inside too. There's always a pretty coordinating liner. Oh my gosh, so I use my planner pouches. I use the pouch to carry my on-the-go planning supplies. So after I get my setup done, I always throw in my washi, a couple pens, pencil, eraser, all my, not my clips go separate. The sticker, some of the smaller stickers, anything that I need if I was out somewhere and I needed to, like, you know, put something down on a day and I wanted to make it cute, it would all be in here. And even when I'm not, you know, planning on the go, because, you know, that doesn't happen frequently, it's always convenient to have everything in this pouch, because then if I want to plan sitting at the coffee table or whatever, I know if I just grab this, I have everything and I'm not running back and forth through the craft room every 10 seconds. So yay for a pouch. I love this one. I loved the owl pouch last month, and I'm using it actually as to hold my planner. And so I'm using the August pouch for all my stuff. So I'm really excited to see this pouch. This is awesome. So we're gonna put this over here. And then we have the sticker subscription. And you guys, there are more stickers on these 6 pages than you even know what to do with. Love the sheet of full boxes, and of course Simon right in the middle because he is fabulous. And then I've been starting to use more these sheets of the week and the little check boxes. I never really knew what to do with these before, and I've been watching and I've been seeing what people do, and I've been using like the little clipboard ones and these ones as like little meal planner stickers. And so now I just need something to do with these. I do have a tracker that's already printed in my planner, so I just need to, I'll be thinking of something else to do with these because I really would like to use this sheet more. We have some wordfetti and some half and quarter boxes, and then we have this sheet, which is always just crazy colorful. I love all these headers, and then we've got some decorative stickers here, and these little flags are really cool. And then the hexagons. I love these 3 circle stickers. Those always make me really happy. These little decorative ones down below, and these are really cute. And then the page of washi. So this page is translucent, and when you peel these up, you can kind of see through them, and they make great page borders. Each one of these colors is divided into 3 strips, and sometimes 2 narrow and a wide, and sometimes I even cut the narrow strip in half so I can have 4 narrows. And then these, you can either write in black and stick them over it and see through it, or you can stick them down and write on them. They're really cool too. So yay for the stickers. I always adore those, and they are going in my rapidly growing sticker pile. Put the larger ones on the bottom. There we go. And then here is the standard Dori. So I mentioned earlier that I subscribed up until next month to the B6, and I had been using personal wide rings, so that's why I got the B6 Dori. It was easy to just remove the staples and cut it in half and just trim it a little bit and put it in. But now I've switched to A6, and last month at least I found that the A6 or the standard Dori was more convenient to cut down. And this month, I don't know, I'm gonna have to go through and check the pages. There will be a section later in my the setup video about how I take one of these 2 apart and use it in my planner. So stay tuned for that. Put this over here with the 2 Doris. Then the dashboards, which I love. And the dashboards come in 2 sizes. So you get A5 and personal size in the package. So I'm gonna put the A5s over here and go through the personals. Oh my gosh, I love this one. This is like a fall bucket list already printed on the dashboard. That is awesome, and I am totally gonna use this. Totally gonna use this, that's amazing. The one with the month, look, I mean, can you even see how vibrant that is? It is gorgeous. I always put this one up in the front of my planner. If a year was tucked inside of a clock, then autumn would be the magic hour. That's great. Hello, autumn. Ooh, that one's pretty too. Oh, you have to figure out how to use them all, you guys. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. These are some great, I mean, the quotes are always great, but these are particularly meaningful to me and thought-provoking. What happens to everyone in the fall when the days got short and the sun gets small and leaves go skidding on every breeze and apples are picked from the apple trees and at night the edges of puddles freeze? What happens to everyone? Anyone know? Where in the fall does everyone go? Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh. Love the dashboards every month, but these are particularly awesome. All right, guys, and I'm down to my last little bag of goodness in my box, and this is the classified planner kit. There are 2 classified kits. There's one for memory keeping and one for planner. Let me move my pouch out of the way so I can empty this out. Ooh, there's another pen. Hey, I didn't know that. Ooh, this is a Le Pen in a beautiful orange. Let's test this. Ooh, I like it. Like it. That's gonna be perfect. Love the color, putting that over there with the other pen. And you are kidding me. Oh my God. I'm almost about to cry, you guys. It's Betty too. Both of them. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. I don't even have words to tell you how happy I am. Okay, I don't want to turn into mush, so I'm going to put those right there. Oh my gosh. Let's look at the washi, even though I'm really looking at those still. Here's another. Oh, look at days of the week, you guys. This is awesome. Gosh, so you could use this actually as headers if you were a bullet journaler. How awesome would that be? Or just as decorative. And this one also looks like it's got some ombre in it. So when it's all rolled out, I bet it's going to be awesome. So 3 rolls of washi this month. And always in the classified kit, the Simon card. Oh my gosh. So I'm collecting these and I absolutely love them. I haven't been getting the classified kit the whole time, just over the last few months. And now I'm like, I would buy it even if I hated all the rest of the stuff just for the card because he's amazing. Actually, it's a gourd. Love him. Simon-splaining. Simon-splaining. That is awesome, and that is going over with my cards. And, oh, check it out. Some more stickers, and these are Halloween specific, which is pretty awesome. So the week of the 31st, I will definitely be using those. And here are some more of the beautiful artwork. I love the purples. Like I said, that sort of unexpected pop of plum is just lovely. Let me put those over here with these. So guys, look, I'm done with my stickers. And look, I have quite a pile of things that stick, which is awesome. And another stamp set. Oh my gosh, Simon and Betty stamps. Oh my gosh, this, okay. Have I said before that other months were my favorite month ever? This is my favorite month ever. Look, oh my goodness. So here's Simon in his gourd. Let's not make the mistake of calling it a pumpkin. Here's Simon in his scarf. Here's Betty holding her pumpkin spice latte, I'm sure. And then these awesome leaves and little dotted curlicues to show them blowing around. Oh my gosh. You see why you have to be a stamper? This is why you have to be a stamper. Oh my gosh, I'm putting those over there. Oh my goodness. This kit is making me wish that I used like the largest format planner. Like I want to use an A5 this month so that I have lots of page space to use all this stuff. I don't want one single piece of it to go to waste. Here is a beautiful piece of acetate. Let me get one of the A5 dashboards. Oh, look at that. I mean, come on. So I always try to put my acetates in my planner against a white background because look at the colors. They just pop insanely. Let me put this back over here. And I'm gonna put the acetates along with all the papers because that sort of all counts. Oh, and 2 vellums, you guys. So here's the pattern that sort of matches that paper, the one that I said kind of looked a little bit like candy corns. And then this one, oh, this one is very pale, but wow, how pretty is that? I'm gonna put it up here, hopefully you can see. It's like a very pale, what's the word I wanna use? Very pale gold, almost like old parchment ink, that color, goldish brown. That's really pretty too. So, oh, how nice to have two of the vellums. This is awesome. And I found last month that I could, if I cut the vellums and the acetate in half, because I'm using A6, I can actually get 2 out of it. So I can get 4 vellums and 2 acetates. Although, I don't know, am I gonna wanna cut this? I mean, I'm gonna have to cut it somehow, but I probably will cut this one to save the artwork. It is gorgeous. But I could use the other side of the acetate as a frame for something else. So there's always, guys, there's always a way. Where there's a will, there is a way. So there you go. There is my entire stash of Cocoa Daisy goodness for the month. I normally, after I do my unboxing, I normally just sort of let it sit here out on my planner desk and kind of let it marinate in my mind. I start to look at other people's setups because there are people who just decide as soon as they get their kit, that's it, they're breaking in and they're switching over. I like to change my kits out every month, so I won't be using this until the beginning of October. So letting this sit for like a few days or even a week, maybe until next weekend, gives me time to kind of think about what I've seen and how I want to use everything and try to, you know, I like to try to incorporate something new and different in my planner every month that I haven't done before. So I'm going to be looking around and getting some inspiration from the awesome YouTube community, planner community, and from the amazing design team members, which I am incredibly, by the way, honored and humbled to be a part of. So thank you, Cocoa Daisy, for having me this month, for starting me on the team this month. I am beyond excited. And guys, if you stick around for more segments, we'll start putting my planner together. I hope you have a fantastic day. All right, everybody, for this segment of the video, I am going to attempt to make something that I have seen in the Cocoa Daisy Planner Fans group. Lindsay Sassaville, Lindsay, I hope I'm saying your last name correctly, posted this video actually quite a while back over the summer. And I don't know how I missed it, but somebody in the group just recently was asking about it, and it was linked, and I watched it and I was like, oh my goodness, how did I not see this like back in July when the video went live? So I watched it and I loved it, and I'm going to do a variation of the project that Lindsay did. These small sticker sheets are a combination of sheets that come in the planner and planner add-on kit, and occasionally one might pop up. This was from the classified planner kit, so is this one. Planner add-on, planner add-on, planner add-on. This comes in the regular planner kit, as does this little one. And I usually just take these stickers and tuck them like in the front pocket of my planner. This is what I'm gonna start off October with. This is a Foxy Fix number 3 wide in Everly. This is a discontinued leather, and I'm so sad that it's discontinued because it's absolutely gorgeous. My very good friend Cheryl Ryder is loaning this to me. I'm going to put my ring mechanism in it so that I can do another hybrid video. But I said I'm starting off in this planner because I have just ordered a set of actual A6 rings. And when that ring binder arrives, I'm going to move out of this and into there. So I'm going to start with this, and I normally just take my stickers, these smaller sheets, and like just sort of tuck them in the front or back pocket. And usually the back pocket. And I just, you know, every time if I'm going through my weekly or whatever, every time I want to use them, I have to flip to the back, pull them out, flip back through, find what I want, and then sort of get them back in the pocket organized correctly. And I mean, that's fine, it works. I have done a couple of other things. When I was in Personal Wide, I made like a little sort of sticker pocket, and that was in the very front of my planner. And that idea worked, but I want to try the thing that I saw from Lindsay because I just love how it looks, and it will also allow me to store some of my clips. Like here are the clips that came in the Cocoa Daisy kit, and I have some coordinating clips from a couple of other shops, and this idea is going to allow me to store those as well. So I'm sure you're like, Christine, what is it that you're actually doing? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm going to take 3 papers from the Pocket Memory Keeping Kit. These are 3 of the papers that come in that kit. There's a whole variety of them, but I went ahead and chose these 3. And I'm going to create like a little thing like this. It'll be shorter and wider that I can slip in to the front pocket of my notebook and where I can store my stickers. It's gonna make little pockets, okay? 2 pockets, I'm just gonna do 2. The one that Lindsay made, she had, I think like 6 pockets. It was really cool. I will put the link to her video down below in the description box of this video. So if you want to go watch the original. She also, hers is really cool because she sewed, used her sewing machine to sew around the edges, you know, to keep it all together. And I don't have a sewing machine, so I'm going to use just double-sided adhesive, this really thin double-sided adhesive along the edges. So mine is not going to be finished as nicely as hers, and it's not going to have as many pockets. So I'm going to link that down below so that you can go watch the original video. And get some more inspiration from her. But I'm going to take her idea and kind of adjust it a little bit. So from measuring this, and I know that this is slightly smaller than the actual A6 rings are going to be. They're going to be a little bit taller and a little bit wider. So I think that a width of 4 1/4 is going to work. And the 6-inch height of these papers are 6 by 6. That height I think is going to work if I slip this in here. Yeah, we can see that the height works, and then I'm planning to go 4 1/4, which will put me right there, which also ought to work. So we're gonna see how this goes. So what I need to do is cut each one of these papers to 4 1/4 width. And then I'm going to take 2 inches off of this one to make it 4, and I'm going to take another 4 inches off this one to make it 2, so that the whole thing will only be about that tall and then that wide. And then I will tape it all together. This is going to go on the back, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that in a minute. So let me get my cutter. I left my good cutter at school, so I'm using this one that I don't use very frequently, but that's okay. It will work. So what did I just say? 4 1/4, right? So 4 1/4. This thing isn't, I'm not in love with this cutter because it's not really straight, but what are you gonna do? So there's 4 1/4, and that's 6 inches tall. I'll put my scraps over my scrap pile. And then this one is also going to be 4 1/4. But it will be only 4 inches tall. It's going to go there. And then this one will have the 4 1/4 width. But it will only have a 2-inch height. You know, I'm wondering if I want that one to be just a little bit taller. I kind of want, let's see, so if that slides in there, that's good for that height, but I think I might want this one a little bit taller. Let me come back here. Instead of 2, let me do, where did I cut that from? Like this? Okay. Excuse me. Let me do, how about 2 1/2? Let's do 2 1/2. I think 3 might be a little bit too big. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, so I'm just making sure everything sort of fits nicely, which it does. So now for adhering. So I'm going to put around 3 sides of the back of this one, the tape to go here, and then again 3 sides on the back of this one to go here. I hope this works. Let's see, where did I just do with the adhesive? Oh, there it is. I'm using the thinnest double-sided adhesive that I have. This one is really narrow. It's like 1/8 of an inch, and I still kind of think, I'm worried that it's going to be too wide because I'm using as narrow as possible because I want, you know, I want as much pocket width as possible for those stickers. And if I use a wider adhesive, then I'm going to limit the actual width of the usable width of the pocket. So I'm putting this right on the edge, about as edge as I can go, and let's see. Oh yeah, that's good. It's going to be tight, but that's okay. I think that's okay. We'll see how that does. Okay, so I'm going to peel off the back of this. Here we go. And then try to get this pretty much right exactly on here. Okay. Now, of course, another downside to using the adhesive is if I stuff this too full, it may start to pull up, although this is a pretty strong adhesive, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that that doesn't actually happen. And if it does, you know, if I'm using this and it starts to come across, then I'm just going to have to come up with something else. But we're going to give this a go. Now I'm going to attach this one, so again, another 3 pieces. Right on the edge. This double-sided tape is called Skor tape, S-K-O-R. And I think that most craft stores, carry this. I don't know, I get mine online through a friend of mine that has connections in the industry, but I've also seen where you can just Google it on Google it or look on Amazon, Skor tape, S-K-O-R, and it comes in lots of different widths. I have some that's like a 1/4 inch. I have some that's like 3/8. Let's see. Okay. So here we go. Pocket. Now, of course, this is cardstock, and so it's not super flexible, but hopefully it's going to do what I want. So let's see, guys, how this works. Oh boy, that is going to be super tight. I don't know about that. Let me put in more than one sheet at a time so that I have some. There we go, some flexibility. There we go. Okay, actually, all right, now that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Look at that, that's working. You can put that right there. This one, let's see if I can get that one to go in with those others. Oh, and see, there it goes. And the pocket is coming apart. Daggone it, that is what I was hoping would not happen. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay. So I need a solution for this. Or just don't put as many sheets in there. It was okay when I was doing this, wasn't it? Is that gonna stay? Nope, it's coming apart. That's not gonna work. All right, I just went scouring around the house, and I went to the post office yesterday. Well, it's not technically the post office. There's a teacher, like an office teacher supply store, and in the back of it is a little like post office annex. And when you go in there to mail something, you can't mail anything. They won't take anything under $5 on a credit card or debit card. And I don't know about you guys, but I almost never have cash on me. So the thing I wanted to mail was like $3. So I ended up buying a couple of things just to get myself over the $5 mark. And one of the things I bought was this little package of cute colored staples. And I was irritated yesterday that I had to go buy these in order to make the $5 limit for my debit card. But now I'm like, hey, I'm glad I bought these staples because I am going to just put some staples along here. And ooh, now I'm like, well, gosh, what color should I use? Should I use the green? Should I use the gold? I think I'm gonna use the gold. Some of you guys are probably a little bit more adventurous than me, color-wise, but I'm like afraid that it would look terrible. This is sort of a chartreusey color, which is actually cool. So I'm taking the regular staples out of my regular desk stapler. And let's see how this goes. I want to staple right on the edge. Oh man, it's hard to see where that staple's gonna come out, but I think right there. Okay, I could probably move it over a little bit. There we go. And then I'm gonna do probably one on the bottom, just to make sure that one doesn't come apart. And then 3 up the other side. All right, how's that? Necessity is the mother of invention, right? So now let's see if this will work with all of these in here. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Look at me. Sweet. That one is a little bit tall, but that's okay. I can live with a little bit tall. I'm afraid to push it too. I can feel the edge is like right down here. I don't want to push it too far, but that's okay. And I'm going to put this here. And you guys, look how, oh my God, look how cute this is going to be with my little clips. And Simon has to go in here. And of course, Betty has to go in here. Oh my goodness, my little ribbon clips. Okay, this is going to be awesome. So, next question, how do we get it to stay here? It's not obviously not going to go under the pocket. So, what I saw Lindsay do was she added a piece, like a piece of paper underneath, like this, trimmed it, and then left the flap like this. So the flap will go under the pocket. And then this will slide, you know, this will just sort of slide right here like that. So I need to make the little flap. And I think what I'm going to do, let me get all these things out of here, is, shoot, I probably should have waited and stapled that on too, huh? That would have been smart. Maybe I will take those staples out and restaple. So what I'm gonna do is, this is one of the dashboards, one of the personal size dashboards from the dashboard kit. And I'm gonna trim this so that it's the same height or a little bit shorter than this. And then I'm gonna turn it over and attach it like this to one side so that it makes a flap here. So let's do some trimming. And I'm gonna need to trim it pretty close to the words here in order to make it the right height, but still not. I don't want to cut that pumpkin off. Oh, there we go. Let's see, will that work like that? Yes, it will. I'm gonna also take just a wee bit off the sides here. I think that will make it easier to get to slip in and out if it's not too wide. I need a new, I took my guillotine cutter to school because I use it to cut down notebook pages for the kids. But that leaves me with this kind of crummy one at home. This one is great for scoring things. I like this for that, but it is not a good cutter. I want to get that rotary cutter that Mary Kay uses because it looks pretty awesome. Okay, so that ought to work right there. So let's take this stuff out again. And yeah, if I had been thinking ahead, guys, I would not have put these 3 staples on, but I wanted to see how this was going to go. So I'm taking these 3 out. This is the side where I'm going to attach that flap to. It attaches on the right side for a left pocket. We'll see how that goes in a second. Hopefully I can get the holes lined up properly. And I'm going to put this right back here. And I'm going to put it with the pattern, you know, showing, so that if I ever take it out and turn it over, you know, I can see that there. So I'm just going to kind of make that nice and straight. And then let's see what I can do about getting that lined right back up again. Hey, I did pretty good on that one. And also that one. Can I do it 3 times? Hey, hey! Ooh, look at that. I did good. So there's the flap. Okay. So that is going to slip in like that. So it'll hold. Okay. So let's see. This is basically done. I mean, gosh, what a quick and easy project. So putting these right here. Back in there. Okay. Putting that right there. Maybe I will, where's the kit card? What did I do with the kit card? It's somewhere around here. I've got cards and piles of cards. All my kit stuff is right out of frame. Let's see, there's the Simon card, but he goes in my wallet. Oh, maybe one of these would be cute in there. Oh, there we go, like that. And then, like I said, let's put Simon up there. And let's put Betty down here. And maybe a couple of my clips from Fur and You that coordinate nicely with the colors. Come on, little rose petal. There we go, like maybe right there. I love the ribbon clips. This plaid, I love this. Did you guys notice that this matches the pattern on the bag? Ah, I love when things match. It makes me happy. Here are a couple of little teardrop clips that I got from the Yellow Key. Oh my gosh, I love that I can keep all these things up front. I don't normally keep my clips actually clipped into my pages. Which, I don't know, maybe some people might find strange, but let's put that on right there. Come on, okay, put that right there. And maybe this guy down here. There we go. And you know, there's other embellishments that can slip in there, like this would be really easy to pop in there. There we go. And then to put it in my planner, just slip that back right there. And then that's going to be good to go. I love it. I can't wait to see it when my planner is all filled up. Thank you for joining me for this segment. If you have any questions, or if you have any comments, or if you have any suggestions about what I might do besides staples next time, since I don't sew, I'd be happy to hear any suggestions. But I love that all these things are going to be right here up front, easy to get hold of. So awesome. If you decide to do one, drop me a comment. Let me know if you improve on the design. I'd love to hear it. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you for the next segment. All right, next segment up for putting my October planner together is making my dividers, dashboards, and bookmarks. So normally, here's what I have been doing. Here's my September planner. If you watched last month's video, normally I take the papers and dashboards that come in the planner kit and use the tabs that also come in the planner die cuts to make my dividers. This is what I have been doing for literally months, okay? However, this month, I am going to be using these clear pocket dividers from Type A for Alexa on Instagram. Type A for Alexa, she makes these really cool. They're top loading, so you can put in papers and you can choose your paper and you can choose what the tabs are going to say. So I ordered these from her last month. I got a set in gold and a set in silver. And so rather than using the papers with the tabs, I'm going to use these. I'm going to use the papers in the dashboard still to fill them up, but I've got my the tabs already made here with what's going on. So I have one that says personal. This is where my journaling and health tracking is going to go. Then there's one that says month for my monthly 2018 calendars. One that says plans. This will be where my weekly or daily plans go. I wanted it to just say plans because I've been playing around with inserts and I was using a weekly and on one page and then a week on two page, and now I'm playing with the idea of going back to a daily. So I just wanted it to be generic. Then I have SM for social media, so I keep track of the photo challenges that I'm part of. Here, expenses. I am trying to be better about spending money because I spend way too much money on stuff that I don't need, and then I can't figure out why I don't have any money at the end of the month. So I do have an expense tracker and I just write down everything that I buy. So I've got that. I have a section for my monthly bills where I can track down my bills, and then finally a section for my shop codes inserts so that when I do buy planner stuff, I can use a code and save some money. So I'm going to spend some time here going through and using the papers and journaling cards and some of the washi tape that came with the various Cocoa Daisy kits. Here are the planner papers. So there are 6 pages and they're double-sided. So there are 2 of each paper so that you can use one side or the other side. This is the one with the pumpkins. And then this is the one with this. So I'm going to use a combination of those papers. This card, which came, I want to say in the planner kit, but I can't remember now. I've taken it all apart. The personal size dashboards are just a little bit too big to go in here, so I think they'll trim down fairly easily, most of them. So I'm going to use those, and then I have a selection out of the journaling cards that I've chosen. This is the kit card. So every month you get your kit card with the name of the kit and then the inspiration for the design on the back. So the kit card, and then here are some of the journaling cards that I've picked out to decorate with, along with the washi tape. I love the fox. I love this pink and orange. Okay. And then I am going to use a couple, definitely I'm going to use my tabs because you know I'm a tab girl, to make my monthly and daily plans bookmarks. So I can easily flip to the current month and the current day. And then I also had, when I cut down my Daisy Dori, which will be in another section of the video, I use tabs to section off what I use those for. So I'm still going to use my tabs, just not in the way that I had used them before. So I'm probably going to fast forward you through a bunch of this stuff. And I might, after I get done with the dividers, I may do just a quick, like 15-second explanation about what I'm getting ready to do for my bookmarks. And then I'll fast forward you through that too. So I hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so here are my dashboards. But they get pretty bulky once you put all the papers in them. So at the front of my planner will be the personal plans, which is October. Pumpkin spice, that's the kit card on the back. Then for the month, I have this pretty floral and then this really vibrant green, which I like because it's kind of unexpected. Then for plans, this sort of watercolor paper and Hello Autumn card with a few of the embellishments. I never really feel like I'm very good at using these, so I don't know, I just sort of put a few on this time. I do like these little dots. In fact, I love these little dots because they're sort of glittery. I don't know if you can really see. So yeah, I'll keep working at this and hopefully I'll get better at it. This is my social media divider, so I like these pumpkins, and then I love fall most of all. The expenses divider. This one you saw, it took me a few tries and trimming because it's two paper and a dashboard back to back and it's pretty thick. And I had to keep trimming it in order to get it slide down far enough. It kept sticking out the top, but I like that one. Then Hello Autumn. And fall is for pumpkin spice, crunchy leaves, apple cider, and cozy sweaters. And then finally my codes one, start today with a grateful heart. So this is what I'm going to start with for my dividers. And I don't have, my ring mechanism is currently in my other planner, so I'm just going to sort of tuck these in here for right now. And then I'm going to make my bookmarks. So as always, I create my bookmarks out of 2 pieces of the paper. And let's see, actually, I'm going to use probably 2 of these papers. These are 5 of the papers that I had left over from the pocket memory keeping kit. It comes with 8, and I used 3 of them already. So I'm going to use 2 more of these to make my bookmarks. And let's see. I really like this pumpkins one. I think I'll cut this one so that I can keep at least 1 or 2 of the word pumpkins there. The apples, oh, I kind of like that one too. Let's see. I like the front of this one. I kind of like the days of the week one too. I think I'm gonna go with these 2. I think these 2 are my favorites. And then I choose 2 cards to place on top of them. Ooh, that one might go nicely there. I may actually keep the front of this plain and maybe put the card on the back. That's an idea for that one because I like the front of this one so much with the pumpkins. I may do that. So that there, and then I need 2 tabs that will go with, and I try not to get too matchy with the tabs. I like to sort of, like I wouldn't put a green one on here because this already has so much green, but the pumpkin one I think would look good there. And then, let's see. Or maybe that one because it's leafy. No, I like the pumpkin one. And then let's see, maybe one of the green ones here. This one, the red one. I kind of think this one. Okay. So I'm going to cut down the papers to, I'll show you my current planner, to this size, about this size, slightly larger than the card. Tape the card on with washi tape, add the tab, and then laminate the whole thing. That's my plan. Okay, so these are made, and now I just need to punch holes in them. And I always have a little bit of trouble trying to decide where to put the holes so they stick up tall enough but not too tall. So I'm going to use this one from September as a guide. So let's see. Okay, so the top of the design is just slightly higher, and I'm gonna go right to where I can do two. There we go. So I got 3 holes on the top, 2 on the bottom. Let me do the second one, and I'm gonna show you something different that I'm gonna do with these this month. I am hardly the first person to think of this, so don't think that I'm anything special here. But what I'm going to do, well, just keep slipping to make it a little bit easier to use. There we go. Is the September one had the holes punched in, so I need to open the rings and move this every time I turn the page. For the October ones, I'm going to cut slits here in the edges. And that way, let me show you just a little snip, snip, snip through each one of the holes. And then that way you can take these in and out of the rings without actually having to open the rings. And I don't know why I did not do this last month or the month before that or the month before that or the month before that. I just was not thinking, I guess. So where the my September ones need to be placed in like that, the October ones will just be able to pop in like that and then pop out to be easily moved from page to page. So this is an idea, well, this is an idea that lots of people have done, but it is way overdue. So between that and my dividers, and the pocket, here's the pocket that I made earlier. And I actually took some things out of here because I used the little dots, so I'll tuck those back in. So here are the things that I have so far. I am so in love with the color scheme here. This is going to be a joy to use. Next, I think I will cut down the standard Dori. So I'll see you back here for that. Thanks, you guys. Hey everybody, I am back now to cut up my standard size Daisy Dori booklet for my A6 planner that I'm going to be using. So last month, the basic idea is that I take out the staples, cut down the middle, and then trim the page, each page. And I'm gonna end up losing about 1/3, like one of these on a page like this that has the writing sections, one whole writing section would be trimmed off, because right there and right there is about the size of the A6 page. Here's my September calendar from last month, so you can see how that's gonna end up trimming off. And last month for September, it ended up that pretty much all of the artwork that I wanted to keep was at the top of the pages. So I ended up just cutting off the bottom of every single page and just not worrying about it. And some of these pages have some pretty artwork on the bottom, and maybe I'm thinking what I'll do this time is also cut off the bottom, but then if there's pretty artwork, I will keep it and maybe fussy cut it and use it as a sticker someplace in my layouts. So you can see that, like, I would lose this, but I would still have that, and I would have the quote. I would lose this, but I kind of like the quote part, and then there's room to put things in the middle. This page, I would end up losing the bottom, which is not so horrible. This is the only page that I'm kind of concerned about. And even when I cut the bottom off, I'm gonna lose like the top chunks of the pumpkins. So I think what I might do is go ahead and cut off the bottom and just have the dotted grid page, and I'm gonna end up with like that showing, which is gonna be weird, but you know, what are you gonna, maybe I'll cover it with washi or something. But again, I'll keep these little bits, and I may decide to fussy cut them later and use my Xyron machine to make stickers out of them. It's a shame that I'll lose that quote, but I could do the same thing. I could cut it out and make a sticker out of it. Pretty much everything else, there's nothing like major that I would be sad to lose. So I think this is going to be my plan this time. So I'm gonna start by taking the staples out. This is not good on the nails, but oh well. Come on. There we go. And then this one. And I'm going to preserve the cover because I use the back cover to do my front art piece. So I'm just going to put that over to the side for right now. And I'm going to, first thing I'm going to do, okay, so I was going to cut this down the middle and then cut every page one by one. For some pages I need to do that. Yeah, okay. So I'm sorry, I'm like going off on a tangent in my brain and you guys are like, what is she talking about? So I was thinking about cutting down the middle and then going back and trimming every page, but it's a lot easier to just keep the page whole, trim off what I need here and here, and then the other page just needs a quick trim right there and it's done. If I cut here, then that's just an extra cut and more time. But I want to be careful with pages like the calendar page where I don't want to take off like a whole day of the week. If I trim from the inside like I was planning to do, I'll lose a good chunk of Sunday. And these pages like this that have quotes, if there is a quote that extends all the way across, and let's see if that's going to be a problem this time. Not there, not there. I might get lucky. Like here, I'm gonna lose some from the middle. Like maybe what I would want to do is trim from the outside instead of the inside. That's not so bad. So I think I will go ahead and cut everything in half and then come back and decide where to trim. Just because I don't want to lose a lot of the quoting. So let me fast forward you through this just for a quick couple of minutes. So here we go, everything is cut, and you may have noticed that I actually changed my mind in the middle there, and I did decide to preserve those pumpkins. So I thought that it would bother me having the top and bottom of a spread, like the top of one and the bottom of the other next to each other, which is why I don't normally do that. But I think this time it turned out okay, like here, for example. I've got the bottom of the page, but then I've also, because, you know, actually I've got the middle of the page because I cut off the top and bottom, but here I have the top of the page. And so there's a little bit of white space here. But honestly, I think that really doesn't bother me. What really would bother me, I think, is if these pages were not, like if I had taken the bottom of this page, it would be offset like that. And that would drive me bonkers. So because these are the pages, the gridded pages and the dot pages are the pages where I do the most writing. So those absolutely had to be preserved for me. So this is how the whole thing turned out. And honestly, like I said, even though a bunch of stuff got cut off, you know, if you didn't already know it was there, then I don't think you would even really notice that much. So here's where I decided to keep that. So on this page, I've got the top of the left side and the bottom of the right side, but you know, there's some sort of symmetry there to that. I kind of like it. And to me, it was worth it to hold on to these pumpkins. They are just so pretty. And then the same thing with the other side. This is the bottom of this page, but it's the top of that page. But you know, the color scheme all goes together. This was preserved. So I'm actually happy with the way this turned out. I think it's going to be very useful. And there you go, and there you go. So all that's left to do now is punch holes in it, and it can go right into my planner. So thanks for staying with me for this segment. We've got, I think, 1 or 2 more to go, and this planner is going to be done. Thanks, see you soon. Hey guys, welcome back to this segment of my October setup. For the next few minutes, I am going to create a woven washi dashboard on this piece of vellum out of these 3 washi tapes. So these 2 beautiful tapes came in the October Cocoa Daisy kit, and I would normally use the 3rd one along with it, except for the 3rd one is a word washi, and I'm not quite sure. I love this, but I don't think I want it for the dashboard. So I went into my Simply Gilded stash and I found this buffalo plaid. And even though there are shades of brown in the Cocoa Daisy and black in the buffalo plaid, I still think it's going to make a beautiful woven dashboard. So I'm going to go with these 3. I have a separate tutorial video on how to make these, which I will, you can either just look a couple videos back in my channel, or I'll link it in the description box here down below. But I'm not going to describe here really what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it and fast forward you through it. And there it is. I love it. I think it looks fabulous. This is going into the dashboard divider that will be for my daily plan. So it will be a joy to flip to that section every day and see my woven washi dashboard. Thank you, and hope to see you for the next segment. Bye. Guys, okay, I am back to make the front art piece for my planner. So this is the back cover of the standard Dori booklet. Cut it off, cut a little bit off the bottom, a good chunk off the top, went ahead and punched the holes because then I know what space I have to work with. And I usually use some of the die cuts that come in the kit to create my art piece. So I had sort of laid it out beforehand, and so I kind of have an idea what I'm going to do, and hopefully it'll look as nice as I think it's going to look. I'm going to use these 3 pumpkin pieces, or as Simon would say, actually, it's a gourd. I'm going to use these beautiful gold leaves that came as part of the kit. It was this gold, see this really thin gold, almost like a vellum that has leaves punched out of it. And I got these 2 large leaves and then a bunch of smaller ones. And I'm going to kind of put those on here and use them as a background and then build my scene on top of it because I thought that would be a good way to use these. I'm going to use these flags, and I'm going to use these leafy pieces that were also die cuts. So these pieces here, I have run through my Xyron machine to create stickers out of. So basically I just peel it up and stick it down. It adds a layer of adhesive on the back. And then these other pieces that I have not done that with, I'm going to use foam tape to give it some dimension. So let's see how this works. Ooh, I hope this will peel off nicely. Oh, and it will. It's going to take just a little bit of finagling here. So this is just easier than having to use like a glue stick or anything like that. So I'm going to put this like here. Okay, and then I'm going to put the second larger leaf. Let's see. Okay, come on, don't stick back down. Here we go. Kind of like here, maybe. And then I'm going to take the small gold leaves and just sort of sprinkle those around and fill in the gaps. Let's see how that works. Like that. Like, I'm going to let this one go off the edge a little bit and then trim it. There we go. I kind of wish I'd let the big one go off the top also, but c'est la vie, friends. It is what it is. Okay, so with that background, I think that's kind of pretty. I'm going to have my 3 gourds like this, and I think I want to put this one I want behind the large one, so I'm going to go ahead and place that first. So it'll be about like that. Okay, and then this one is going to be behind the smaller one, so I'm going to place that like that. Okay, so then those will be in place for when I go to put the pumpkins on. And I'm thinking that maybe I should run this one through the machine too. I think I want this one flat, and then the other 2 will be sticking up a little bit. So if you've never seen a Xyron, you can take a look. This is it. I don't know how, a little bit close in, but basically you put your die cut in, and then you roll the handle and see it coming up the back here. Tear it off, and boom, there you go. You have a sticker. I have used this with ribbon, just about anything that comes that you wish, that is mostly flat, that you wish was a sticker that isn't. You can create a sticker, and it has its adhesive all over the back. So it is pretty darn fabulous how that works. So I think I'm going to have that one be there. And then the medium-sized one, I'm going to use 1 layer of foam tape. So this is just double-sided tape that I think must be Scotch, because it looks like it's got that pattern on it. And then you peel off these little pieces of, and then there's the other side of the adhesive. So I'm going to put that one, I want that one right in the center, so that one's going to go there. And then I think I'm going to do a double layer of tape on this one, because I want it to stick up high. So I'm going to take that paper off and then put a second layer on right there. Pull that off. Whoops, I just dropped it on the floor. That wasn't too handy. Okay. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to put that one. Ooh, no. See, I wasn't thinking about how far over the adhesive went. I need to. Oh, of course, my knife is downstairs. All right, hold tight, kids. I need to go get my craft knife. Okay, I'm back. So when I put the adhesive on here, I wasn't thinking about how I want this to overlap. And there's too much adhesive over there that won't let this overlap. So I'm going to cut a little bit of this off. Hopefully this is going to work. It's taking a little bit of the paper backing off, but that's okay because no one will ever know. Let's see. Aha. That is going to work. Okay. There we go. So can you see I've got dimension there on all sides. All right, and then up at the top, I am going to put this flag in the corner, like right there. This one is going to go next to it, about right there. And then the little one will go here. And then I'm going to use dimensional tape for these two. What do you call this stuff again? The foam tape. Put a piece there. Put a piece there. And let's see, before we peel this off, do we want it purple on the right? Or do we want it purple right there? I think we'll do it, I don't know. At first I didn't think the purple should go next to each other, but I kind of like that. All that dark purple right there kind of gives an anchor in that corner. I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna put this right there. And this one right here beside it. There we go. All right, there we go. There is my front piece for October. And that didn't take nearly the time I thought it was going to, so yay. All right, guys, last thing for me to do is to put this planner together. So I will see you back here shortly for that. All right, so here we are now ready to pretty much put this planner together. I am using, for now, this number 3 wide Everly from Foxy Fix. So this is an old discontinued leather from, gosh, 2015, I want to say. I could be wrong. 2015, I feel like, is when this came out. Because I was fairly new to Foxy Fix when it did. This number 3 belongs to my friend Cheryl Ryder. She is loaning it to me for the beginning of October. And the reason I say beginning of October is because my A6 saffron rings are on order and should arrive like within a week or so. And as soon as they do, I'm going to move everything into that. But for now, I'm going to use this number 3 wide, and I'm going to use it as a hybrid again. So I figured I would go ahead and take this opportunity to show how I put the rings in this string notebook, just in case you haven't seen it before. So this is a 4-string wide. You can do it with a 6 also. But the first thing I do is open up the ring mechanism, and I take the 2 interior elastics and put them into the rings like that, okay? And then close. Now I take the 2 outside elastics and put them over the other side. So crisscross this one, crisscross that one, and let's see, get this out of there. Just kind of make sure that the elastics are not going to interfere with the ring mechanism, and there you go. It's pretty secure. It, you know, just moves around a tiny bit. Of course, the knot of the elastic is underneath there, so it's not going to lay perfectly flat, but it will get the job done. So these rings I bought from Vanderspec. They are Krause rings. They are 20 millimeter. My Foxy Fix ring A6 binder is going to come with 25 millimeter, which I'm super excited about because the stuff that I'm going to put in here is going to barely fit. It's going to be super stuffed and super chunky, and in the front and back it'll be hard to turn the pages because everything's going to get caught up. But again, I had the same thing with my September planner. You know, the elastic notebook is just not meant to hold rings. And this was only a 4-string, not a 6, so it's not as wide. So it is what it is. It'll be great until I get my saffron, and then I'm going to be extra excited about that. So Starting off here with the pocket that I made. You may remember, guys, this was part of my things that I made for my planner. So here's my 3-layer pocket with the staples and the dashboard, and I'm going to slide that right here. And then just going from front to back. First thing is always my art piece. Then I'm going to start with my A6, the standard Dori that I cut down. And none of this is decorated yet or like in use. Right now I'm just putting it all in here, and then I will sit down probably tomorrow and plan out the first week. Then comes, actually, my bad, the personal divider was supposed to go right there. Personal. So I'm going to use my Dori booklet for gratitude this month. Then comes the month divider, and for there I'm going to put my October. This is my monthly. I've got these clipped together because that's where I put my pen clip. But here are the rest of the months, and you can see sticky notes where I've put in dates for school events and people's birthdays and stuff. So that's my forward planning, is just with sticky notes. And then each month as I go to decorate the next month, I put things on there. And I need to add that on Tuesday. I have to bring snacks for a math workshop that I'm attending. So there's the month. Next will come my daily plans, weekly plans. So here's this dashboard, which will go here. And I'm trying out some new weekly inserts. These are from Peanuts Planner Co., and it's going to be like a week on 2 pages. So like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then flip over Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then just notes. So I've done something sort of like this layout before when I was doing bullet journaling, and just a plain doc grid insert, and I really liked that, and I thought, hey, why not try that again? Then comes my social media section. So my content planner, you can see already the rings are getting pretty thick. I may start loading from the back here in a second. These content planner inserts are also from Peanuts Planner Co. So I'll have one box be for the Daily Fox Photo Challenge, one for the Cocoa Daisy Photo Challenge, one for Fur and You, so I can keep up with my PR posts, and I'll just, one spread per week is how I'm going to do those. I did it for September, and it worked out really well, keeping me on track. So I'm going to start from the back now, since the rings are getting pretty full. So at the very back is going to go my page lifter and my shop codes insert. So this actually has a lot of extra pages, and I think I'm going to take some of them out just to save some space. So I have a lot of the shops that I buy for, I know people with PR codes, so I keep those in here so that when I want to buy something, I can just look up the code. So that, and there's the divider for that. And then my bills tracker goes here, and here's my bills. And then my expenses, where I just write down everything that I spend so that I can try to keep myself from spending too much, goes right there. And I need to find a place for these 2 beautiful pieces of vellum and this acetate. And let's see, I think I may put the acetate right here at the beginning of the plans. Oh yeah, because when I flip to this section, that's what I'm going to see. And then the first week of October will be here, and so I'm going to put my today bookmark right there. And going up to the month for October, here's my October bookmark, so I can easily find the month that I'm in. Ooh, and see how those rings are just a little too full. Let me put those on the other side. See, I will not have this problem when I have my extra super fabulous A6 rings. This problem will not actually be a problem. I think I'm going to put this here because this was the second half of September's. I'm getting ready to have the same problem I just had. But that way, when I open this up, I'm not going to see the back half of September. I will instead see that pretty piece of vellum. Let's put that over there. And then let's see, plans. There's that. I just love this. It's so vibrant. Flip to the day. Let's see, social media. I think maybe I'll put that right there. Okay. And pretty much that's everything that's going in here. I will decorate it up with some pretty clips. Here is my, let's see, where I need a big section for my pen loop. I usually put the pen loop after the current month because I don't really need to see November, December, January, February, all the way till next month. So usually this can stay clipped down. So I think I'll put that there. There's the pen that came with the Cocoa Daisy kit. It is stunning. And then there you go. All it needs now is a little bit of pretty swag from Fur and You. This is the Cheryl swag, and I think it is absolutely perfect. So there you go, guys. My planner is set up and pretty much ready to go. I thank you so much for being with me through this big long video. I hope that some of the segments were helpful or interesting to you. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to leave a question down below and I will answer it as soon as I can. Thanks, you guys. See you later.